What up, YouTube? How's it been, man? It's been a while. I know I haven't dropped a video in a while, but it's just been so slow in my market. I don't know about other markets. Like, I'm sure the larger markets are doing just fine, or smaller markets that don't have a lot of drivers. But my market has quite a few drivers. We got 3 Walmarts here in my town, and it's been slow. Everybody's slow. I've talked to all the drivers, and I'm not the only one dealing with it. I mean, everybody's slow. And from what I'm hearing from other towns that people are sparking from other Walmarts, they're going through the same thing. At least here in Central California. I know there's going to be people out there that say, well, I'm still killing it. I'm still making $1,000 a week. Good for you. Hopefully that is sustainable, and you can keep on making that money, and you have no clue what I'm talking about, or it's not affecting you in any way, shape, or form. But it's been slow, like slow. Normally I make like $150 type of thing a day on about 8 hours ish, and it's just been going down and down and down and down. And now drivers out here are struggling to hit $50, $75 a day. I mean, I know people out here that are working 12 hours just to make $100, and that is crazy. I mean, it's crazy slow. And I know there's going to be a bunch of douchebags in the comments saying, well, the market's slow, everybody's broke. That, or they're going to be the comments of, oh, go get a normal job, go get a real job. Well, for me, this is a real job, because I have some medical conditions that prevents me working your normal 8 to 5 or construction work or whatever the case may be. I can't do that kind of stuff anymore. I've had some medical stuff pop up in the last few years, and this is about all I can do. This and DoorDash and Uber Eats and that kind of stuff. But I don't even do Uber Eats and DoorDash anymore. I can't get on DoorDash, even though I have a high acceptance rate and my customer rating's high. My overall total deliveries for the month are not 100 deliveries like the requirement is, so I can't even pre-schedule. So getting on DoorDash is pretty much impossible in my market, and it's tough. It really is. But I know there's a lot of people suffering, and I know we're going through economic downfall, and the whole world is broke right now, especially here in California, because we got that clown running things, making things worse by the day just to keep up with Trump. And it just blows me away that politics can ruin an entire state. And I know there's people going to be like, well, you dumbasses keep voting them in. You guys keep voting. And I don't, to be honest with you, I don't see, from the outside looking in, from other states looking at us, sure, I can see where you guys would say that. But what you guys aren't understanding is nobody's voting for Newsom. Like, I don't know anybody here that votes for Newsom. I don't know anybody here that supports him. And I got people all over California that I know, that I talk to. And maybe it's just the crowd of people that I put myself around that don't, Republicans. But I don't want to get into too much detail, but it's people here in California are really are struggling. I mean, high gas prices, high rent. I just moved into a new place a few months ago, as you guys know. It's been about 4 months now, but my rent has already went up. They've already raised my rent in the 4 months I've been there, and it's just insane. Gas prices, my insurance was tripled. I used to get a really good deal on my insurance. I have two vehicles. I have a lifted Chevy pickup, and I have this car, which is a little Honda Civic. And I used to pay $41 a month for insurance on both of those vehicles. And I just had to renew about 3 or 4 months ago, and my insurance went from $41 a month to $111. And they said it was because of Gavin Newsom passing insurance taxes, and this is what the insurance company told me. It was because of California state taxes. They raised the state taxes. So everything here is super expensive. I mean, don't even think about going to the grocery store and buying steak and stuff. Motherfuckers out here living off of Top Ramen, you know what I mean? It's crazy. But the market's super slow. Nobody's wanting to spend money, and that much is clear. So I know there's going to be a lot of people in the comments talking shit and stuff like that, but you know, that's just the reality that we have to deal with here. It's really slow, and nobody is got extra money to spend. Everybody's living from check to check. Everybody is not knowing what next month's going to be like, if it's going to be even worse, or if it's going to be something that we can afford, or anything like that. And it's really struggling out here. People are really struggling, and it just really does suck, because the market is slow. Like I said, people are out here struggling to make $50 a day on DoorDash, working an 8-hour day. Like, and I know there's other people out there that'll say, well, work 12 hours, work 14 hours. Well, I'm not going to work 14 fucking hours just to make $100. That is absolutely insane. I'll go rob a bank for that much. You know, like, it just, well, I ain't gonna rob a bank, but it just ain't worth it to work 14 hours for $100. It ain't worth it to work 12 hours for $100. That comes out to like $7 an hour. And with the cost of living here in California, $7 an hour? What the hell? So I'm just curious, because I know not all markets are the same, not all states are the same. How are you guys doing? Because I know there's a bunch of you guys out there that are probably doing really well. And because I see Facebook groups and stuff like that, and people posting their paychecks and what they're making a week. And some people out there are still making $1,500 a week doing this. But we're not. We're not. And I know before it got slow, like working the morning shift all of like 6 o'clock all the way up to 3 o'clock, that was a good shift. And then, you know, about 3 o'clock up until about 9 o'clock is where a lot of the big money was at. But I can't work the evening shifts like that. I got to be done by 3, so because I have other stuff I got going on. I'm trying to start my own business again, and all that good stuff. So I got other things I got going on at home that I got to take care of. But it's tough out here, man. It really is. And I hope all my brothers and sisters out there that are doing Spark and gig work and stuff like that, I hope you guys are killing it. I hope it's just that I'm in a market where it's oversaturated, and I'm in the Central Valley here in California, and it seems like the whole valley down here, from Bakersfield all the way up to like Fresno, Modesto area, it's slowed through the whole valley. It seems like the only people that are sparking right now are rich people and senior citizens that can't deal with this heat, because it's been hot here in the Central Valley. Like, it's been averaging 103 to like 107, like all week. This week, the entire week is going to be over 103 degrees for the next 7 days. And it usually gets like that, which we've been lucky because usually by July, by the 4th of July, it's 108, 110 degrees, and it stays there all the way through November. And it's like you can come out here at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's still 95 degrees at 3 o'clock in the morning. And luckily, we've been getting a break. It hasn't, like, our nighttime temperatures drop into the 60s, which is totally cool. But it's still pretty hot during the daytime. And the Walmart that I work, that's probably the most popular one. It doesn't have any shade trees. It doesn't have anywhere to hide from the sun. All you can do is sit in an open parking lot underneath the beating sun beating down on your car and run your air conditioner on full blast. I mean, that's pretty much your only option. There's no hiding from it out here. So, and the pay has just been low. Like, I'll show you guys some pay. This is what I've been like. I've been averaging these offers all day, every day for the last probably couple months. It's been like this. Today's Friday, and you'd think Friday's pretty busy, right? It's been slow. It's been slow. I don't really do charity work too much. I don't. When I first started doing this, I wouldn't take anything under $2 a mile. But it's been so slow. I've been having to cut my standards, and now I'm doing stuff like that's $1 a mile, which is really crazy. Most people out there are probably going to call me stupid for taking $1 a mile stuff, but that's all that's being offered. Like, I haven't had an offer hit my phone today that was over $2 a mile. Today nothing has hit my phone that was $20 plus. Everything has been like $12, $13, $7, $8, and it's like, I'll get offers $8 for 33 miles. And then when I do get an offer that's worth accepting, like it's a $2 a mile offer, it's from a Walmart that's an hour and a half away. Like, what the hell's going on with that? Why am I getting offers from a Walmart an hour and a half away? And I get this shit all day, every day. Like, half of my orders come from different Walmarts. Like, one that's pretty popular is about an hour and 15 minutes west of me. I get orders for them all day. And then I get orders from Bakersfield, which is about an hour south of me, and I get orders for them. And I don't care how good the orders are, I'm not driving over there to pick up an order. That's just too far. And that's not what Spark was originally intended for anyways. I don't know why Walmart hasn't fixed their app and done that yet, because clearly if we're sitting here at this market, if our zone only has these 3 Walmarts in our zone, then we should only get offers for these 3 Walmarts, because it's hurting our acceptance rate. Like, it's super tough right now to have over a 10% acceptance rate. I'll get my acceptance rate up to like 20%, 25%. One bad day, I'll be back down at 2%. Yeah, and then it'll take you a week to get back up to 25%. Like, it's crazy. So I don't know what's going on. Why? But actually, I do know what's going on. Everybody's broke. The entire state of California is flat broke, and nobody wants to spend money here. And it's starting to roll over and affect us drivers. It really is. And there's no other ifs, ands, or buts, or why. Like, I've made videos when it first started getting slow saying, how come it's like this? Why is it like this? Anybody have any input? Like, what's going on? Now it's clear. Now it's clear what's going on. It's just everybody's just broke. And they've been saying we've been in an economic downslide for months now. And it's finally starting to bleed over and affect people's jobs and stuff like that. Because I talked to the the people who load us at the delivery for Spark, talk to the Walmart employees, and I asked them, I said, hey man, have you guys been busy today? And nope, it's been slow all day. And when we do see cars, like, because I'm behind me, you can obviously see that's where we get loaded at. That's where we load. And when we do see cars over there, it's not Spark drivers. It's people picking up their online orders and stuff. So I don't know how much longer this is going to go on. Everybody keeps telling me, just give it some time, dude. It'll get better. It'll get better. Give it a few weeks. The first is around the corner, and I know, it sucks because when the first hits, it does get good. Like, we'll have a really good paycheck on the first of the month. And you think, oh, awesome, everything's picking back up. And then the second week, people are already broke. And then the next 3 paychecks suck. So it's that whole it'll get better, just give it time. Well, shit, we're gonna be homeless living on the streets before we can start making some money. And how much hope can you have with those kind of odds? You can have the best intentions in the world and have all the hope in the world and have positive mindsets and everything that goes with success, and you're still gonna not be successful out here. That's how slow it is. And it really does suck because, like I said, I know there's gonna be a bunch of people in the comments saying, oh, just go get a normal job. Well, you know what? It's hard to find a normal job out here. It really is. It's I don't see anywhere that's got hiring signs out or anything like that. And I wouldn't want to work at like a normal store or anything like that. I've always been self-employed up until I had my medical stuff come through. So I kind of started doing DoorDash and got on with Spark and stuff like that. And I've been doing that until my body can recuperate and I can get back to doing what I do for my own business, which is paint and body and stuff like that. I'm a painter. But my doctor hasn't given me the go-ahead yet. So I don't know. I just doing the best I can, man, like everybody out there. We're all just trying to make it. And I hope you guys are all doing good out there. I hope my horror story I hope my horror story isn't the case with everybody. And I know it's not, because like I said, I've seen people out there posting their pay and they're out there making good money while others are out here literally struggling. And it really does suck because Walmart knows we're in California. Walmart knows we have the highest rates of everything. Like, there's nobody more expensive in the United States than California. And that goes back to that stupid fucking clown that's running the show. But we won't even talk about that. And Walmart still has the balls to send us $7 for 29-mile orders. Like, dude, that shit should be illegal. Like, that's like Chinese sweatshop type of stuff, you know what I mean? But it really is. I mean, if it wasn't, I mean, and I know it's not about, well, we're here to work. We're not here to make friends. We're not here to socialize or anything like that. But the Spark drivers where I'm at, everybody's super friendly and everybody doesn't have a problem talking about their situation or how bad things are or how slow things are or anything like that. And everybody's struggling, man. Everybody's struggling. And it's tough. It's tough because it's so slow. We have to take such bad orders. We're barely covering our own gas. After paying for gas, you may make $2 on an order. You know what I mean? That's how bad the orders are. And that's how slow it is. So with that being said, I won't yap your guys' ear off all day. I know it's already been a long video, something like 19 minutes already. So I hope you guys are all doing good out there. I hope everybody's making money. I hope this is just a situation in the Central Valley here in California that this is all happening at. So Make your money if you guys are making money out there. You guys are killing it. And if you're not making money, if you're in the same boat I'm in, just try to stay positive, man. Things will get better. Right? What else can you say? But let me know in the comments how you guys are doing. Let me know where you guys are sparking at, what state you guys are at, what market you guys are in, and if you guys are still doing good out there. All right? Cool, man. Until we meet again, guys. Peace.